Jaylen Brown is the better player. Let's just stop.
Okay, so if Jaylen Brown doesn't lead the league, lead his team in scoring, what are you gonna say?
It doesn't make
Because he should, right? He's the best player.
He doesn't have to. We just have to win. We just have to win. We just have to win. The best player wins on the team.
He does win.
Plays both sides of the ball.
He plays both sides. Yeah, actually, Jaylen. Actually, he's a hooper.
He's a hooper.
Actually, like Stack Jack said, yeah, he's a hooper. He plays both ends.
I don't even know what the fuck that means.
That means you play both ends. You play defense and
Oh, that's what a
offense.
hooper means now?
That's what a hooper
Now?
means?
Yeah, a scorer is just a person that scores.
No, it wasn't.
You never talk about defense.
It was a basketball
I always
player.
talk about
No,
defense.
the two names was basketball player and
And
hooper.
That has nothing to do with
Hooper was
defense.
niggas who didn't know how to play basketball. They
just
go
out
to
there.
the park and they just know how to score. That was the hooper for the last 2-3 years. It was
They gave you the
basketball
wrong
players.
definition.
Wait, when did we start
They gave y'all
trickling
niggas
in
the wrong
defense?
definition.
Huh?
Defense has always been included in basketball player versus hooper?
It was basketball. Are you a basketball player or are you just a hooper?
Are you
just a guy?
know how to hoop?
Or you just
Right, but I
do
didn't-
you know how
Hooping
to
does
hoop?
not mean
Do you know how to
score.
hoop or you just a scorer?
Or you just a scorer. You
Change it.
score the ball.
It was, are you a basketball player or are you
Who
just
said that?
a six-man hooper? Someone who goes to the Drew League and he just hoops.
No, a hooper plays
That's
both
what a
ends.
hooper was.
A hooper plays both
That's
ends.
the first time I
No,
heard that.
that's
a
what you
two-way
just
play.
called that. That's
Oh, that's
the new
what it's
shit.
always
That-
been, bro.
No.
What are you talking about?
A hooper plays both
That's
ends?
what y'all. See, you got to get it mixed
When have
up
y'all ever
of
said
where
a
you
hooper plays both
hoop
sides of the ball?
at. Where you
You
hoop
guys have
at.
never said that.
No one.
Who has never said that?
The hooper plays both sides of the ball?
Stack Jack just said that.
Y'all
That don't
never
mean-
said that.
I mean,
What the fuck would he-
that's out there. I mean, it's out there. I'm just saying it's
Okay,
out
That's
there.
how I-
but
that's
we
how
talk
I
about
live
it
it.
here.
I
We have
hooped out
never
there.
talked about a hooper playing both sides of the ball.
I always
Hooper-
talk
I feel like
about
a
hoopers
basketball
playing
player
both sides of the
plays both
ball. I
sides of the
always
ball.
talk about this guy. I can't fuck with him because he don't play both sides of the ball.
But that was not you didn't. That wasn't a basketball player.
I never said whether it was hooper or basketball
Okay,
or not.
then what are you arguing about? Because the two
He
categories.
said-
I don't give a fuck what the two categories.
So how did I? If you don't care what he's saying, how did I get in the middle of it?
Because
When he brought it up.
Okay,
So
the two categories were called basketball players.
No, it
and
wasn't.
just
Not what
hoopers.
he's referencing to.
What I'm
That's
saying,
not he's
basketball players and just hoopers. Hoopers were dudes that just went out there, rolled the ball, and they just hooped. They didn't know how to play basketball.
That's where you
right?
learned
So
it.
Kobe Bryant
That's where
was a
you learned that,
basketball
though.
player. LeBron a basketball
Did
player.
you learn it?
Hoopers were six men who just come in and just played. Hoopers. Now it's hoopers and scores? Now these hoopers this random nigga.
I never said it was a basketball. If you're a hooper,
I
you're
never
a scorer.
said it either.
I'm a
I don't know what
hooper.
he talking
I'm
about.
a hooper. I hoop. I do it all.
Man,
I don't
I
just
don't
do
know what he
one-dimensional.
talking
I'm
about.
not a one-dimensional
Wait,
nigga.
so what?
I don't know what
I'm
you're
not
talking
into
Now
that.
is hooper score basketball player?
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
The conversation
I'm a
is
hooper,
scorer
basketball
versus
player.
hooper. That's what he's talking about.
Hooper, basketball player.
Stack Jack posted some shit about Hooper versus score. And that's what he's referencing.
So now it's
he said, I'm a
Hooper
hooper. I play
versus
both
scorer.
sides of the ball.
Okay, so before that, a hooper was a nigga who just played basketball.
I don't know.
Before that,
I
a
don't
hooper
know.
was
No, a
exactly
hooper
what it was. What he described.
I've
to
never
me.
heard. Yeah.
To me, a dog, a hooper, whatever. A nigga play both sides. Go get you a bucket. I go stop a nigga. I'm out here hooping.
What was the basketball player?
I don't.
I don't know, nigga. You made that shit up.
A basketball player is
it was-
a basketball player is a white man. A basketball player is a white
Say it again.
Hey,
Say it again.
It started
Say it again because I know they want to be.
Started where?
as a basketball player.
Where? Where did it start?
A couple
Basketball-
years ago.
A couple
How
years
many
ago.
years ago?
So who,
How many
was
years?
I there?
Let him speak.
Was I here,
Let him
Bardaga?
speak.
I don't know
What was it called again?
I don't know. I wasn't
That
here.
was the debate, though. Hoopers
debate?
versus basketball
I
players.
wasn't part of that debate.
I'm just telling you what was
Wasn't-
going on.
So when did he
In the
say that
basketball-
about
a basketball
hooper
player is
versus
a white
score?
man.
I believe
Yesterday.
Oh,
Yes.
yesterday. All right. So up until yesterday, what was the conversation?
The same as it is today.
It wasn't hooper versus
Both sides of the ball.
But what was the name of that? It was called a basketball.
Hooper.
player. No, it wasn't.
A hooper. You hoop.
Because we talk about score shooter, hooper basketball player.
Hooper
so now
ba-
it's hooper score.
What? Anything to do with hoop has to do with defense. It's not just scoring the ball. That's what scorers get fucked up. You just
Basically, what
you're
he's
just talking
saying.
about
Basically,
putting the
what
ball.
he's saying. A nigga who just put the ball in is
labeled us-
useless.
Yeah, man.
Basically, what he's saying. If you're just a
focusing
scorer,
on
you
hooping.
They didn't
useless.
label a hooper as a scorer. The hooper was the nigga who just didn't know how to play basketball.
So who is the nigga to do both? What do you call him?
Basketball player.
No, that's a white man in a jersey.
That's called the basketball player. Niggas who knew how to play basketball, right? So and one
Catching
dudes
some straight
and
today.
one dudes were called hoopers. The and one.
What?
They were hoopers.
What?
What do you call a person that plays
Fundamentals.
defense and doesn't really score that much?
A defender.
But are they?
But they're not a hooper.
Wait,
They're not a
wait,
hooper
huh?
too.
Wait, say it again?
They're not a hooper too.
Wait.
If they just play
If they play a
defense,
really
but they
good
don't
defense,
score.
Oh, they're a
They don't
defender.
score
They're a
as much.
defender.
But are
They're
they not a
defender.
hooper then?
They're a defender.
Why are they not a hooper? Why can't
Because they can't
be-
score.
They don't do it
Because
as
they
equal. They don't do it equally.
They do score.
They don't do
but
it
not
equally.
at a super
They don't
high level.
do it equally.
He can't come down and no. He just.
What
a
if he does just in spurts?
He's a defender.
But why can't he be a hooper too?
It's not the criteria that we
Because he
allow.
doesn't score. He
don't
doesn't
allow that.
He doesn't score good enough.
We don't allow that. You got to.
Okay, but again, so it's
So what
about
is
the
Allen
scoring
Iverson?
then.
Okay, we're gonna go by his.
But then it's about the
second.
Al
scoring.
Iverson.
It's about the
Champ. He
offense.
was a steals champ.
It's about the
multiple
offense,
years
but-
in a row.
Okay, but I'm not asking.
more
you,
about the offense
What does he
than-
fall under?
He's a hooper.
Yeah, he's a hooper. He says he plays.
He's a
defense.
who's a hooper?
Huh?
So he's
So
considered a hooper.
does
So
being,
he's still- he's
does being a
still
steals champ mean that
That don't-
Yeah, that's
What is a
defense.
steal?
No, it doesn't.
What is
No,
a
it
steal?
doesn't.
when you take
defense?
the ball from the other?
Is that defense?
It is a part
All
of
right.
Defensive
So why are we
stat,
asking
but it's
these
not
crazy?
defense.
okay, so can
Y'all
you-
acting crazy
hey,
right
can
now.
you name some just scores that wasn't hoopers?
Can I name some scorers that wasn't?
That falls under the category that he was.
You mean
he was,
can I name some scorers who weren't defenders?
No, you said hoopers.
Because a score is not. Because a scorer just scores.
I understand. He's trying to change the.
Okay, yeah, that's not
A
defense.
scorer who can play defense is a hooper.
Okay,
who are
yeah.
hoopers?
So
So name
some,
hoopers.
So name some.
Scorers who can play defense, right? That's what you want me to do.
No. Name whatever category that this falls under. So
Hooper.
name us just scores that don't play
That
defense.
don't play
That
defense.
don't
Yeah.
play defense.
Reggie Miller didn't play defense like that.
Okay, well, he's a shooter.
Steve Nash
Didn't play defense at all.
that.
Shooter, right? He's not
Gilbert,
a shooter, right?
Gilbert didn't play defense.
Says who?
You didn't. Play, you said you don't like playing defense.
I said who says who?
You said you didn't like playing defense. So you said you're not a defender. You said on this couch you're not a defender. You said I don't like defense at all.
I was third in steals. So I just.
You said it yourself though. You didn't play defense. You said it yourself.
No one.
Loophole
You
good.
had you played against nobody. Nobody was good enough to
exactly
score.
what
I
you
said,
said, bro.
I
You
the ball,
said-
but I have two people that average.
I never played
Jamal
defense
Crawford.
'cause I didn't
Jamal
have to.
Crawford.
I had two people that average 19, but I said I didn't pass the ball.
Jamal Crawford
Crawford.
didn't play defense.
It's a lot of.
I mean that's four.
Just
The person who said it, where does he fall in this category?
he plays both sides.
He said he plays both sides.
He said.
Yeah, he plays.
Is that-
he averaged 20 a game, and he played against the hardest offensive player out there. When he's out there, he
And he
started the
won.
best niggas.
Yeah.
and he was putting
And he
buckets,
said he won.
and he won a championship.
He won?
Yeah, with Spurs.
So by his definition, he's a hooper because I do
So,
both.
yeah.
By his so the definition revolves around him, and then if you fit into it, that's you.
No, it doesn't revolve around.
Because
him.
I
It
thought it-
revolves around whoever it revolves around. It don't have to just be him. It could be the niggas that do both. The niggas who play both sides of the.
Who's judging?
Jalen Brown, certain niggas like that. They play both. They hoopers. That's what he's saying. Them niggas are hoopers.
So is Klay Thompson a hooper?
Yes.
Does he play both sides
Yes.
of the ball?
Yes.
So
yes.
Curry's
He was
not a
running
hooper.
around
Does he
guarding
play-
Kyrie.
Hooper?
I don't know
Yes, he
what.
was trying to go-
because
yes.
So Curry's not a hooper.
No.
I want you to contradict
Is
yourself.
he all defense?
No.
So Draymond's
Neither
a
was the
hooper?
person who
Is
said
he
it.
all defense?
Draymond's a hooper?
Neither the person who said it.
Draymond's not a who. He's not a
a
scorer like
defender.
that. He's a defender.
See, Draymond will fall under basketball player.
He would fall under the defender.
Basketball
Even
player.
though he
Dude
has
knows how to play
triple-doubles?
basketball.
Playmaker.
Defender.
I feel like
Playmaker.
with triple
So
doubles, he's
Curry,
more than a
so
defender.
Kyrie's not a hoop. So Kyrie, what is he? It's just score. So Luke is just a
Score.
score.
Scorers.
Okay.
Are they gonna stop somebody?
So they just-
Hey, listen. We need to stop. Drew Holiday, stop. Stop that nigga.
So he's a hooper.
Stop him.
Drew Holiday's a hooper,
Drew Holiday's for sure a hooper.
even though he don't score that much.
He does score that well.
He scores.
What? He's a two-way player.
That's what I'm saying, though. But like certain players I brought up,
DeMar's a
they don't
scorer.
score enough.
DeMar is a
scoring
scorer.
enough.
DeMar's a
Just keep changing
scorer.
it.
How much does
So
Drew
DeMar's just a
Holiday
scorer.
average?
Yes.
Yeah, he don't play no defense.
Hey, shouldn't a defensive player be on the all defensive team? Like, where are we?
You don't have enough slots for everybody to fit.
How about
Pause,
this?
super pause.
Since you can't Google, there's a defensive rating. What should your defensive rating when you're in a game should be for you to be considered a defensive player?
Yeah.
I don't know what that.
I think that was over our head.
Because I mean, yeah, no, it wasn't over your head. Because I know you didn't Google it for this.
I'm not a Googler.
Oh, okay.
Google is a very useful tool.
I'm not a
Because I know personally.
I'm not a Googler,
when
man.
He said if you wasn't on a team that was ranked 1 defensively, you ain't a hooper. His team was never ranked number 1 as a defensive team, so he doesn't even fit the criteria that he's saying. So I don't even know where it came from. I know I was getting tagged in it. And he said, niggas are scary. There's not one nigga I ran from. I know niggas was running from me.
Why are you taking it personal?
No, I'm not. I'm not taking it personal, but I'm saying the person who's saying it, do you fit the criteria that you're talking about?
He explained that he did.
But he doesn't.
But he does.
Show me a team that was number one defensively.
The San Antonio Spurs.
They was never number one. They were third. The best that they were third. That was the best.
Oh, no, it was
He
Warriors.
either got to be talking about that or
got the
Indiana.
video.
He either got to be talking
We
about
got
Warriors. No, they're talking about
Indiana
the
was
Warriors.
not.
Okay.
They're talking
Indiana
about the Warriors.
Warriors. What year?
with BD in them.
Yeah, we believe.
They were.
We got the
I
video.
don't think they was number one
Maybe.
defensively.
Pal, can we run that stack video?
All right.
There's too many scorers talking right now. They're not hoopers. There's a difference between scorers and hoopers, right? You got people that can score points, and like you give them the credit. Scoring points in the NBA is a hard job. A lot of us average 20 a year, right? I average 20 a couple of years. But scorers are not hoopers to us. Hoopers play on both ends. Hoopers compete, they play defense, they score, and they go down there to stop their man. And they win. Right? Everybody in hoopers. It's a lot of players that came through the NBA that can score points that didn't have long careers. It's just the truth. But everybody's not a hooper. A lot of your favorite scorers were scary, they were soft, they didn't compete on defense, they didn't try to stop nobody. And they didn't make nobody better. And they didn't win shit. And they was never on the team when their team was number one defensive team in the league. Big difference between hoopers and scorers. I respect hoopers.
That was an unprovoked rant.
Yeah, we don't know who's. So the Golden
I just like to know what be triggering y'all to be going in
the Golden like
videos.
that's what I'm saying.
That Hennessy.
Niggas not playing defense.
Like 19,
Shit.
like-
Niggas not
there's
playing
no
defense.
games going on.
So his team is
the Olympics
nine-
are
that's
over.
what
What
the Golden-
made him do this?
The Golden State team is 19th.
What about the Indiana
He
team?
must have been watching
No,
the
they were
Cleveland
10.
in the playoffs
They're 9.
last
So he
night.
was never on the team that was number
What about
one.
the Spurs?
No, they were third. Is the best. That's what I said. I don't. You know, I'm a look.
Yeah, I know.
Look,
I know.
And they gotta
I know
win.
you got.
You didn't mention that. He said they got to win.
We got to win.
Regardless of all that, I think we know what the fuck he's talking about.
But they got to win at championship,
we
or do
know
they have to
what
just
the
go
fuck
to the playoffs? Because
That's what I'm saying. He didn't clarify.
going to the playoffs, that's winning. Like if you go to playoffs consistently,
I'm assuming that he means
because
win
everybody can't win it,
championships.
but
That's what I said.
I'm
Overall,
assuming he
overall,
means win championships.
overall, the message is what?
Play
if
both
you don't
sides
play
of the
both
ball.
ends,
You're not a hooper. I
he
think that's
doesn't
the
respect
clear message that he's sending.
That was
Hey,
his message.
man,
If you don't play both sides of the ball, I do not respect you
you a
as a basketball
scorer.
player, and
You a
shouldn't be
scorer.
talking so
You
much.
can score that
That's
bitch.
what
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
what
you
that.
ain't
So what
playing
is Paul
both
Pierce?
sides.
Because most everybody.
You're a scorer.
So, but he won a championship, and he was on like. You see what I'm talking about? Like, I can't. You have to put names on it so
Right.
we can
Say who
look
you're
at them.
talking about.
Gotta put names.
Because so we can
and
see
put
what
them
you're
in
talking
their
about, so we can
buckets.
see the you name so many. I've never seen Paul Pierce run from it. Like who's running from?
And use your imagination.
I don't want
Everyone's
to.
imagination is different.
I don't want to.
But you have
I want-
to. But you have to now, because
It's
I don't
fa-
have to tell you nothing.
It's
I
Tracy-
don't have to tell you what I'm talking about. Guess.
Okay, so-
figure it out.
Okay,
If
so-
I'm talking about
So if you
you,
said Tracy-
then you gonna
Yeah.
feel a
Like-
certain
like
type of
Tracy
way.
We need to hear somebody who's talk.
Tracy
Nah,
McGrady?
did he play defense like that?
No, so he's a scorer.
He's a, yes. KD, them niggas
Melo?
are all them niggas are
Melo?
scorers.
Anthony?
Scores.
KD won championship. They don't fall under it. KD never ran from somebody. Melo never ran from somebody. Paul Pierce never ran somebody. So they out of that category. Like shouldn't you have to fit all of it?
Nope. It fits how he wants it to. And he's saying,
Why do
nigga,
we-
if you don't play
Yeah,
both
but you
sides
gotta-
of the ball,
See,
Yeah,
now
but you
you're
gotta
keeping what?
get
You
outta
said
here.
5 things, so you can't just use
but
one.
he said the one important thing. If you're listening, the important thing ain't got to do with the sub shit he's saying. He's
Okay,
saying,
okay.
nigga, if you don't play both sides of the ball,
I don't
So what's
respect
his
you.
di-
get the
I don't
fuck out of my
respect- All right, so-
face. I don't want to talk to you.
Okay.
I ain't got nothing to talk about as far as you being a hooper. Now, if you can score that bitch and you don't hoop, you Luke and all, you
ahead.
one of them.
So now my
You one of
question
them.
is, now what makes a defensive player? What does your, if you don't make the team, what does your defensive rating have to be as a player for you to make that team? For you to be considered your defensive
You
player?
gotta ask him that. I don't know.
Okay, then what do we?
I'm just
Also, because some
I'm
of the
just
best
supporting what he's saying.
defenders, what they do isn't, you can't quantify a stop.
And you wouldn't
all the time.
consider KD to be an above-average defender.
You cannot always quantify someone who gets stops consistently.
Really?
You just got people to be like, damn, she played good defense, he played good defense, but oh, what's their steals? Maybe they
That
don't get a
person
ton
right
of
there is a
steals.
hooper, and they're not allowing none of that shit that's going on out there to go on. That's a hooper right there.
And so that qualifies as him. So that means whatever.
That's what he said he is.
But you're stamping on it.
No, I'm stamping the notion of what he's talking about the prototypical player that's a hooper that plays both sides. I agree with him.
Okay, but
If it's him, he's saying it's him.
okay, now but technically by theory you play both sides, right?
Like you have to.
You have to, in theory. Now,
To be on the court, you
now
have
if
to
you
play
go
a
out there
little
and
bit of defense.
you are a defensive player, and I give you 60 and 40 and 30 every time we play, are you actually a defensive player?
You're not giving me anything. You're giving our team that. Bro, it's a team game.
Okay, so wouldn't this be a team defense, sir? You see how I
You're
can
playing
compete?
both
If you wanna
sides. He
win a
said
game, though-
compete. He said compete.
compete.
Don't run.
You can compete.
You're doing all the
you
things
can
that.
compete all you want and get your ass body.
How
What
do you
the matter?
How do you not know what he's talking about though? Like when you go to the park.
Because I've never heard-
man, I got him.
I never heard nobody say.
Hey, listen, move. I got him, man, move.
So
I got him.
would you
I got
rather have a hooper on a below average team, or would you rather have the scorer who like plays no defense but he has like really
even
good
know what that-
defense?
They didn't
Like,
change
what
Want a
player
hooper
are you-
period.
They didn't
Want a
change the
hooper
terminology.
period because he's playing defense.
But what if he gets scored on?
That's what happens in basketball.
That's
you
what I'm
get
saying.
scored on.
So,
That's
like-
why it's 5 of us. And if we all do the same thing, we can switch and do all we need to do to stop whoever's scoring.
So what was Ray Allen?
You tell me.
A shooter?
And so he's not.
Did he
So
play
he doesn't.
defense? I mean,
no, he has to fall on the
I mean, I don't know. It's y'all error.
Is it a Hooper or is it, what was Derrick Rose?
Score?
Y'all want me to answer
I
these?
I mean, Derrick Rose.
These
I
are-
mean,
these
see,
are-
he played on a good defensive team.
These are very simple.
He played on a
answers.
good defensive
He
team.
played-
Like he played
These
on
are
a great
very-
I mean,
defensive.
you said it's a team thing. Is it team or individual? How are we doing this now? That's why I said you have to put context in it. We don't
That's
know
what
what
I'm
he's
saying.
We don't know what he's
It's his
talking
opinion,
about.
it's
We don't
his
know nothing.
opinion.
We just we get a minute clip. We don't know what he's responding to. We don't know who's in it.
Like, who is he talking about? Because he could be talking about someone that we're not even thinking
He
about.
can't be talking about nobody at all. He's just talking about the state of hoopers versus fucking scores.
But
So a
then
lot of you
still-
niggas think you're supposed to get a lot of credit
No, he
for
said
just
your
putting the ball in the
No,
floor.
he said your favorite scorers are talking too much.
That too. That's what he feel.
But, like, are
a
we
lot of
talking
y'all
about
niggas
current
y'all
scores?
niggas that don't play both sides of the ball are talking about one side of the
But
ball.
what scores are we talking about? We talking about scores now. We talking about past
If
scores.
we talk about all of it.
But we don't know who he talking
Well, it's 'cause
about.
You're
trying to
arguing for
nitpick-
somebody
You're
that
trying
we
to
don't know.
nitpick it. It's just instead of being an overall conversation about the overall thing he talking about, you're side cutting it.
No, you're-
saying,
there's-
oh, what about?
there's-
So is he saying it's like he said what he said? It was clear.
It wasn't clear.
It was.
First of all,
a hooper plays both sides of the ball.
But no one ever said a hooper was a before yesterday, the whole basketball world, it was in categories. Basketball player, hooper. The hooper was usually 6 men that could score a lot of points, but they didn't. Jordan Poole was considered a hooper.
But who?
That was
Okay.
Where was this set in stone?
Again,
at? Where is this
again,
on paper that you're saying the
for
whole
last-
basketball world
for the-
believe that?
For the last
I
2
never heard
years,
that.
this was the. Am I right? Am I right?
Yes.
Okay. Am I right?
Right about what?
Basketball
Who's agreeing
player.
with
So you
you?
got 4
Conversation
people.
is
So
made.
just assume. How about this? Instead of being combative, just assume that us 4 are telling the truth. Before yesterday, it was, are you a basketball player? Somebody who knows how to play the game. When there's referees coming in and there's coaches in it, you can perform. And then there's hoopers. They look very great in the summer. Drew League, there's superstars in Drew League. But then when they get into the game under structure, they didn't know how to play. That was the guideline. So when you're saying hooper, we're saying that was just a dude who just scored, didn't know how to play basketball. He's changing the terms of it.
So now it's
That wasn't the
both
term.
sides.
No, I thought that a basketball player is someone who knows how to play basketball.
Okay.
Right?
Uh-huh.
And then a hooper, and what you're talking about terminology, is a guy who knows how to
It's crafty.
score, crafty, all of the little things that make you, what we call Jamal Crawford is the example I believe we use as
falls under the hooper.
right?
Yeah,
And
hooper.
in that scenario, comparing a basketball player to a hooper would have been Jamal Crawford, not because he can just score, but he plays free. He's free.
He would be
It's always
considered
been
what?
a very
So
offensive-minded
the basketball
dialogue.
player had nothing never really
Would you call
to do
Jamal
for-
Crawford a hooper then?
not from Stack Jack's perspective. From Stack Jack's perspective, he's not a hooper
But
because
you
he don't
called
play
it- but
both
he
sides
said
of the
it-
ball.
Just said he
But
was
you
a
said he
I
was a
said
hooper.
from what we talked about, we were talking about Jamal Crawford being a free, go out there.
Right, that's what
The
we
truly.
were
fuck did I just
Listen to
say
what-
that was? I just said the niggas
I
who
just-
out there that play free,
I said
we
Stack
labeled them
Jack-
as hoopers.
I said Stack Jack's perspective.
And I
is
said he
different.
changed it. Now you're going with his change.
No, listen.
This football season went up to 1,000 times your cash every game day, only on Underdog. Just pick higher or lower on your favorite player stats, like touchdowns, yards, and so much more. Millions of fans from all over the U.S. have won over $1 billion on Underdog. Underdog is offered in 33 states across the country, and this season, they'll be running a special, bonus, or promo almost every single day.
Every day.
Sign up for Underdog today using promo code GIL, and you'll get a free pick as a part of your first cash entry, plus up to $1,000 in bonus cash when you deposit. Again, that's promo code
Gil.
Cash in on every touchdown this season with Underdog. We did it!
All I'm saying is, when you got a hooper and you got a basketball player, we were never comparing that to we were never saying
Never
anything
defense.
about defense.
Never.
So now he
he's
brought
throwing in defense.
Okay.
That's what have been saying.
No, you haven't.
called Jamal
No,
Crawford
I
a
just been
hooper.
saying it's clear that he's saying you are a hooper when you play both sides of the ball. Y'all are sub-cutting.
But
it.
No, we
You're
said-
sub-cutting it. I literally kept saying
So
the
now
same
all
thing.
your hoopers are out of this now.
In his perspective,
Yeah.
yes.
No, in yours.
Yeah.
I don't have...
So you're
Then why are we still talking about it?
Because he's
By
the
your
topic.
definition.
He's the topic.
When you guys
It's
were
not my-
talking about
not
a
my
hooper, now he throws in defense. Now what does your guy fall
all
in?
your
Same.
hoopers are scorers.
What guy?
Now all your
Now you were
hoopers are
talking about-
scorers.
Oh,
You
yeah,
said Jamal
I'm
Crawford.
going
You
with
said
him.
Jamal Crawford
Yeah.
was a freely hooper.
Yeah, he's not a hooper. He's not a
So
hooper.
he's not a hooper no more.
He's a
So
scorer.
all your
So now he's a
hoopers
scorer.
before
He's a
are now
scorer.
in his
Absolutely.
scores.
I'm
So now all
adopting.
your
I'm adopting.
hoopers
are
I'm
scoring.
adopting
Now
his.
with a score. Why-
Yes.
Can I ask
I'm
you a
adopting
question?
his.
Why were they hoopers? Why was those free?
Because they don't
If
play.
it wasn't a thing, why was because since you said this was, why was the free person like a Jamal Crawford considered a hooper before yesterday?
Because he plays free.
Huh?
That style of play.
Free.
Style of play.
Dollar play. What did I say a hooper was?
Score.
Somebody who just plays.
Free. Just scored and played free. So we both had the same definition, right? Before yesterday, we both had the same fucking definition, but he's questioning us where we get the definition from. But he has the same definition that we had before he watched the video.
Or he gave
online.
me a new definition.
That he
Right.
gave you a new definition.
Yes, that I agree with.
Okay.
So my old definition has been dropped, which I'm not allowed to do because it fucks up his whole woo, 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 woo. But I'm gonna drop it
But
anyway.
where,
Just to
I
fuck
just
up
want to
his
know
woo, woo,
now
woo,
where
woo.
basketball player falls. Is that no longer a thing?
Did he bring it into the thing?
No, but so is basketball player.
So he didn't bring it into the equation. We're
So
not
we got
talking about
we got
it.
somebody who just goes on for a minute and 10 seconds to talk about somebody who we don't know, and we just gonna accept this new terminology?
I love it. I fucking love it. And I've been waiting to do some shit like this. It makes sense. You're a hooper when you play both sides of the ball and you care and you compete and you go out there and you try to take a nigga head
basketball
off.
players
That's a
play
hooper.
both sides of the ball.
That's where I grew up. So
that's
before
always
that,
been your thing. That's
so
always
yeah,
been your
thing.
so before that, well, whatever
That's always been your
definition
thing.
I had, this one makes way more
Okay,
sense
so
than the
always
definition
been
I
your
had.
thing.
What was the
That's always been
definition?
your thing. I will give you that.
Players
What was
are-
the definition you had before then of
We just
today's hooper?
Did we just say that?
No, what was your definition before?
A hooper that, what a hooper
Free,
is?
someone
Plays
that plays
free.
free.
Just
No.
like,
What was your definition
What was
of
your
hooper?
definition before?
Of a hooper.
Yes.
Of his hooper, what was your definition
Oh yeah,
before?
how he described a hooper.
What was your definition
Just
before?
said free.
No.
How
You
the
know what we're
person
talking
he's
about.
describing that is now your hooper, what would you describe that player as prior to being a hooper?
A dog.
Okay. But then that was somebody that you said doesn't really score.
No, it wasn't.
much.
I always said a dog goes and get both sides. He gonna come down, he gonna chew your ass up. He gonna get the other side, he gonna chew your ass up. My stances don't change, man.
I know, but like, what does that mean exactly? Like, point wise? Like, is
mean,
there like a
point-
range?
Why does it have to be a range? I'm a
'Cause
dog.
I was asking you if someone plays a little bit more defense than offense, why aren't they a hooper?
I'm biting the same. Both sides, I'm biting the same. My power in biting is the same. I'm going down, I'm scoring you this way, and I'm gonna bite your ass on this side.
But how many points do you have to score?
It don't have to
Hooper
be
versus a
how
dog.
many. It don't have to be. It's
have
just
to
the
have-
ability to do it.
So where's
So what is
the
Draymond
difference
Green?
between dog and hooper?
So where does Draymond Green then fall in that now? Or
There has to be a distinction between the scoring.
Ben Simmons, where would they fall in at?
I don't know.
There has to be a distinction of the scoring.
'Cause
Go
Ben
from
Simmons
dog to
don't
hooper
score,
because they're
but he's
doing
a
the
three-
same
he's
thing.
All
Is
NBA
20,
first
is 20
team?
points a game enough for you?
I don't know.
Is it enough
It's
for
your
you?
definition.
You're asking me, I'm telling you. So is 20 points a game enough for you? 20 points a game and guarding the best player on the floor?
I don't know. You're the one who's changing you're the one who's changing. You hear somebody talk for 10 minutes and you change everything you knew. So it's up to you. Can you give us the label? How about this? Give us the label so moving forward we know what we're talking about.
I like his label. I like everything he said. Everything he says becomes gold.
It is stamped now.
Yes, for sure. Stack Jack. Hooper
what is
is a
the-
nigga who
So
played
no,
both
but
sides
the
of
20
the
points isn't enough because he said a lot of players score 20 a game are not in the league no more. So I feel like it has to be more than 20.
Well, that's how you feel. I don't feel that way.
That's what he said.
I don't feel that way.
But that's not how I
You
feel.
said
That's
you're
how
going with
that's
him.
what he
Be
said.
gold. Be gold with him.
That's
I don't
what he
have,
said.
I don't have to be gold with him.
You just
But you just like the statement of Hooper
Yeah.
score.
You see how far they take it? They
No,
take it
but I'm
around the
asking
block.
The points per
we're
game because
just-
he
Take
couldn't-
it
he said
around the
20
block.
He said 20 points per game clearly is not enough.
No, he didn't. He said a lot of us scored 20 points a game.
Right.
He didn't
And a
say
lot
it
of
wasn't
them not in the
enough. He
league.
never said none of
A lot of
that.
them not in the league no more because they not hoopers.
He never said none of that either. We don't want to play the clip, man. I don't want to eat y'all up too bad.
said
I'm about to-
a
I'm
lot
about-
of
Body
people
bags
are
in
not
here.
in the league anymore.
20 points is a lot in the league.
Is,
Hell yeah, 20 points is a lot.
Rashad, is it obvious?
That is a lot.
It's like-
Is it
It's
fucking
obvious.
Rashad, is it
It's
obvious?
looking obvious as fuck, bro. They searching over
It is
here.
a
don't
lot
know.
of points
I'm
per
trying to-
game.
Hoopers
the
are
shit,
man.
too.
We know what it is.
Is it?
So we got a new definition today.
So we went
Hoopers and
away
score-
from basketball players versus hoopers. Now it's hoopers
It's
versus
Hooper versus
scorers, but there's
scorers.
also defenders mixed in.
But there's
And dogs.
defenders, right? And
And
then you got
shooters.
basketball players, which are,
And we
you
got
know,
shooters.
Crafty niggas.
And now you
AK.
see why the basketball community is stupid. You just bring in new stuff that has nothing to do with it because you want to change it.
We have top tier
And then
drama.
everybody saw like Dog
have
used to
top
be a
tier
nigga
drama.
who did not play hard worth the shit.
So
He's a
what we
dog-ass
say is
nigga.
stupid because you don't
That's-
agree with it.
I don't agree
All
with
right,
what?
all right. What you just said is the community's stupid because they.
No, I said the community is stupid because everything is being changed so you can feel smarter. And when we're talking about the same thing, but your definition changed.
It just
because
sounds
of this.
better than yours.
I didn't come up
My
with
shit just sound better.
I didn't come up with it. Who's yours?
Yeah,
You
whatever.
didn't come up with it.
Exactly. It just sound good.
You don't have one. Yours one just got trucked.
I just
so yours
adopted
kinda
it.
stupid.
It sound good. What he said. It would make sense if you a hooper, you play both sides of the ball. That makes you a hooper. How can we not be listening to that and be like, yo, that should be the standard. To be called a hooper is to play both sides of the ball.
Because
Why wouldn't that be a standard?
Because before yesterday, being called a hooper,
Meant you played almost no defense.
you played.
at all.
You did nothing.
And now we
You-
changed it. Just like they changed being a positionless player, all of a sudden we can't put a nigga at the power forward at the guard position. All this new rules shit we've been changing. Now we can't change
Yeah,
the
just
rules
a bunch
now?
of people just bringing in.
We
the-
can't
I would like
change
to
the
see
rules now?
if this Hoopers, if it carries.
Mackay Flynn, pure hooper.
Malachi.
Malachi.
Flynn.
Malachi Flynn, pure hooper. You agree?
Is your arena, so we'll call him Mackay.
Jordan Poole, pure hooper. Monte Ellis, pure hooper.
You would consider Jordan Poole a pure hooper?
Scores.
Man, it's called pure hooper.
That's what I'm saying. They're still using the
I don't know
old.
who they are. I don't got nothing to do with them. I don't fucking hang with them.
Wait, so what if you and him are the only two that are using this Hooper
And
standard?
me and him are the smartest niggas in the world. Obviously, you motherfuckers is crazy and fucking crashing out.
Isaiah Thomas.
What the fuck is going on? Only two niggas believe the truth.
Isaiah Thomas.
Shit, we the truth teller. We the only niggas that get it.
Isaiah Thomas, pure hooper.
Hoopers, so what? So we got what? Shooter, score, Hooper.
Everybody know where they fall into
Basketball
place when
player.
we talk about this shit. Even if you don't think you do X, Y, Z, like, do you really play defense like that to be a hooper? I need to get my defense up, my nigga. You right.
So is it an effort thing?
Is it? Is it an acknowledgement thing? Is it a fucking accountability thing? Whatever it is, nigga, do
I
you
would
go
say
out here and
effort.
play
I
defense?
would say it's a combination of effort and acknowledgement.
Tyrese Maxey, pure hooper.
See, they not rolling with your new Hooper.
I don't give a fuck.
Shea, pure hooper.
Motherfuckers went and got the COVID shot. I don't give a fuck about nothing.
Bones, pure hooper. Lou Williams, pure hooper.
Yeah, they not rolling with the new definition. We'll see though.
Who's that? The chat?
Fred VanVleet, pure hooper.
The new generation?
That's the chat?
I have no idea.
That's
No,
the
this
chat.
is they have because it's been going on for 2 years. It's already.
They have an article, someone written an article.
It's been on
From a
Twitter for
blog.
mad long.
From a blog. The bloggers.
I mean, it
blog.
started the same way he just started this.
He started, and he
on
didn't start from no
socials.
blog.
Spider-Man,
That's what I'm
pure
saying, but somebody
hooper.
just randomly
The
decided.
guy, pure hooper. Spider-Man, pure hooper.
Brandon's favorite curve player in the NBA, Donovan Mitchell. Pure hooper category.
So what do you fall under?
I don't know. I don't play no more.
No, when you did.
I don't play no more.
I remember when you
I was
did.
pure trash, probably. I was just pure trash.
I'm just.
You know what I'm
So
saying? I
I'm not
wasn't
gonna-
good at all.
I'm not gonna let you do that to yourself.
I wasn't good at all.
Lottery pick.
Yeah, but you play defense, though.
Yeah, I
right?
definitely.
Champion.
And
Did
did
he?
he score?
I definitely.
Did
So
he
you're a
play
hooper.
defense?
So you was a hooper.
Did he play defense?
was
We don't
over.
know.
Oh.
Did he?
He said
He said he don't.
He said-
he
I don't
said he
know,
don't
dude.
know. He said he don't know.
I don't know.
He don't
I
know.
can go up
You
with
don't know.
player rating.
Look, he can go to Google it. He can Google it when I play defense. He can Google it.
Rashad, you
When
a
in
hooper
doubt,
then.
Google it. Google it and it'll be right, right?
He's a hooper then.
Well, I don't like to see divisiveness on the couch.
What you talking about?
But if we can all come.
Damn!
Uh-oh, he done found something on me. He done found something on me. He done found something on me. Uh-oh. He done Googled me and how somehow I
I
done
don't
came
like
to
this.
topic of conversation. All of a sudden.
I asked-
you know how
Then
far
I
we
asked-
going?
I asked first.
He
I
has
said-
moved the goalpost so far to the point where he has to make a point by bringing me into the conversation. That is insanity.
No.
That's insanity. We went from talking about Stack Jack to all of a sudden,
But that's
what
the
were
problem,
you?
'cause
You
you're
can't-
saying
Oh my God!
You can't put rules in if you don't even fall under them. That's why I said
Talk to Stack Jack
what I'm
about
saying
the
is
rules.
A
He said
defensive
it.
rating. If you're not making an all defensive team, what is your defensive rating to consider yourself an average defensive player to fall in under as a
Stack
hooper?
Jack. Hey man, call this man.
Because
Y'all
I'm
talk,
pretty
man.
sure you don't want this number calling yourself a hooper. Then.
No, I don't. I don't want no Google stats, bro. I don't want no stat man stats. But I know if I get out there right now,
I'm talking about. I don't know.
I don't get that right now.
So are you currently a
I'll stop
hooper?
a nigga right now.
Are you currently a hooper right
Fuck
now?
out of here, nigga.
Who are you
Give
locking
a
up
fuck
on
about them
this couch?
stats about 2007, nigga. I'm right
who are you
now.
locking
I'll
up
stop
on
a
this
nigga
couch?
right now.
That's what I'm
Present day.
saying. Effort and
fuck?
acknowledgement. Don't got nothing to
You
do
said
with
what?
stats. People gonna tell you that
Rashad,
you
who are you
locking
locking
up.
up on this couch? Present
Everybody.
day. Are you locking up Mr. B. Brandon Jennings?
Everybody.
Are you locking up Lexi?
I got fouls to give.
Are you locking
That ain't locking up. That's fouling.
You're-
That's not basketball.
Locked up. He won't
That's a
let
foul
It
me
just
Okay.
seems
out.
like it just,
He won't let me out.
just
Stop
seems-
fouling, shot. He won't let me
it just
out.
seems like the people who's talking about the defense locking up don't even fall into the category as a defensive.
Not in the
That's all I'm
NBA.
saying.
Not in the NBA. Only in the Valley. They call me Dream.
That's all I'm. I just.
Dream Killer for a reason.
Is a
It's
hooper,
like me saying it's like me calling people scoring, but I average 12. I look stupid, right? Right? I would kind of look. I wouldn't look as good as I. You have. If you're gonna say someone plays both sides of the court, you have to fall under the category of your player defensive rating.
so the question: is a hooper always
That's
a
why
hooper?
I said, what do we?
Or do you lose hooper certification? If so, can you get it back?
What do you mean if
is
you
it
stop playing defense?
I mean,
is a hooper always a
If
hooper?
you stop getting buckets?
Can you ever lose the hooper distinction?
A hooper?
Get your hooper card revoked. And you got to
It's
get
like,
your credit
do you
back
ever
up.
lose the hunger for stopping a nigga when you about to hoop? Like, you go down and he score on you, or you go score on him, he come down. Like, does that hunger go away?
Oh, no, never.
Never. It's always hostile.
Even
Always
you
hostile.
know, who is the gold standard for a defensive guard? How about that?
The gold stand for defensive guard.
Michael Jordan?
Ever.
Michael Jordan, Kobe. Who we gonna use?
I was just like Gary
Defense-
Payton.
Gary Payton. Okay,
Like-
perfect.
Like a
perfect.
Gary Payton type.
So we can get like a
Joe-
standard.
Yeah, Joe Dumars. Rajon Rondo.
Oh, Steve not here. That's crazy. You see what Steve said?
All right, Gary Payton. Okay, let's see. His defensive rating was a 107.7. So 107.7 by one of the best defensive guards who won a whole bunch of defense awards.
What's the max point? What's the max?
Kobe, I think, has the most all defensive selections.
I'll say all defense. So
Who does?
Kobe,
Kobe with
Damn.
12.
Yeah, Kobe.
Damn.
The gold standard.
So he's on the driveway.
So
It's the
hooper.
reason why he's the
so
GOAT.
Kobe's a hooper,
It's the reason why we don't talk about him.
even though we was calling him a basketball player.
He's a name we
before.
don't speak. It's a name we don't speak.
So
like
Kobe's
that.
at 105.
I like that.
So Kobe's 105.
I like that.
So Kobe's a 105 as a defensive player. So if he's gold standard, what's the bottom end number of a defensive player? Gary Payton's at 7.7.
So who's the worst? Who would we say is a bad defensive guard?
I don't know.
I mean, but I think that just goes off.
So did we
like-
say-
I think that just goes off your peers, what they think.
Did we say
I
Steph
said.
Curry?
Like not.
Acknowledgement and effort.
No, not Steph Curry. We'll say Steve Nash. Right? Let's go where Steve Nash is. Steve Nash.
You being determined a good defender, yeah, you have stats, but also your peers have to respect
So
you.
Steve Nash is a 111.7. He was considered a bad. So that's bad. Now, what number makes you a hooper?
What was Kobe's
I think it
number?
goes off your peers.
105.
And the team you're on.
That's the most defensive. Gary,
I think it go off of your peers. It's not on that. I think it's
And
about.
the team
I think
you're
it's about what
on.
your peers.
It don't matter what your peers say because it
knows
don't
that.
matter.
He
Because
knows that.
you can say you a defensive player because you stopped 2 people, but you're giving up so much points. You're not a defensive player.
But if your peers say, hey, that nigga right there,
Oh, so now we want
locked
to go to
down.
the peers. We don't want to go to stats
he
no more.
locked down.
That's what
I'm pretty
saying.
sure he don't want to go to stats no more, right?
That's
Wanna
what
go
I'm
to
saying.
peers?
I think the Hooper thing got to go with your peers because that
Because
can't.
I don't think Hoopers
It can't
are
be a-
actually
it can't be
Googling
a stat. I mean, if it's a
defensive-
stat, then
yeah,
it-
no niggas is going on the internet googling up your defensive fucking rating.
I think it's just about like who you played against.
Yeah, you know, we know what we
It
talking
depends
about.
on who you ask, right?
Bro,
Yeah.
we
That
know
too.
what we
Right?
y'all
That too.
reaching.
That
Y'all
too.
reaching. man.
If this is no bullshit, if you asked me, was Kobe a great defender? What do you think I'm gonna say?
I hope you say yes,
Well, why? Why would I say yes?
because he's a great defender.
Why would I say? But I can only go off of what I right.
Are you gonna go off one game?
Before I scored 60, I averaged 36 against him.
Against him or the Lakers?
Don't matter. Again, if I don't watch no Kobe Bryant games and I only play against him in this setting, what is my perception of him? Right? You can only go off of what you see personally, right?
Yeah,
It has nothing to do with awards. I can only judge you off of how I. So if you ask me about one of the best defensive guard, if you ask me, what do I think? I'm gonna give you my answer. You're gonna have that face.
No, I'm not.
Because your face is gonna say, well, this is his awards. I'm gonna say,
No, I'm
well,
not.
this is what I've done
Just
against
because
him.
one guy feels that way doesn't mean the other 300 guys don't feel the other way.
Exactly.
You could feel that way.
Exactly.
You could feel that way.
One person
You could feel
feels
that
this way. The rest of us don't give a fuck.
2 people feel that way.
But you don't even fall under the category.
It don't matter.
You're at a
It
110.
don't matter.
You're one of
It don't matter. I
110.
feel like he feels.
That's 110.
You can't tell me
You're
I
right-
can't feel
you're
like
right
he feels.
at.
You
you're
can't
right
tell
at-
me. You
You're
can't
right
tell
at
me.
Steve Nash. You're
You
just
can't
a
tell me
scorer.
I can't feel
In
like he
his
feels,
standard,
though.
you're just a scorer.
Don't matter. I still feel the way he feels. And
Just
can't
score.
nobody say you can't feel that way because you don't fall. What are you talking about, bro?
You just score. It don't matter how you feel. It's reality. Where do you fall in this argument? You're a scorer.
Where do we fall in the statistical stat man
Yes.
universe where you just made up this whole thing that some nigga gotta be in some kind of box so you can consider them this? Nigga, we all know fucking hoop. We all know who can defend and get a bucket. We all know we don't need no data, statistical
How do you
fucking
know
analysis.
what someone
bro.
does when they're not
What do you
playing against you,
mean?
dog?
We know who
I
can
don't know
hoop.
what you do when you're not
You
playing
said
against
Marcus.
me.
You said Marcus Banks was the hardest nigga you ever had to
Yes.
play against.
Yes, me,
Right.
me.
Now, you.
Did
you.
everybody else agree?
Man, there's so many other people who agree.
I don't know.
You don't know. Of course, you don't know.
I don't know. I don't
But
know
that's
what he
the
does
answer
against
you
other-
give when you trapped and you can't really.
I don't know what he does against everybody else.
You know what he did against you.
Yes.
The best guys. Which means that if you're the best guy, he's doing that to you. Don't you think he might just be doing that to everybody else?
Well,
True.
Kobe is the best guy, but he don't do that against me. So okay.
So,
Chauncey Billups is the
so,
best guy.
okay.
The best defenders didn't do. Like, what are you talking about? Tony
That
Allen
means
didn't do
they
that
still-
against me.
it means they still
Bruce
play-
Bowen didn't do that against me.
They still play defense.
I don't know, but if you're asking me, you're asking me.
They still play defense though.
But you said I should assume. So I should assume everybody's fucking these niggas up then. Because I did it?
No, nigga, you
Okay.
should assume that they're not doing what you're doing because you're a little bit better than the rest of them. You're a little bit harder to guard. Your offense runs like this. So the other niggas may have problems against you, but
again,
Kobe's like, I can guard anybody else. Gil's my hardest guard.
Kobe is the what? Has the most what?
All defensive teams.
All defensive team.
For a guard.
And his stats show it, 105. But if I move the stats to the people who's claiming defense, both dogs, and y'all are damn near closer to Steve Nash than here, then you don't want to use the stats because the stats don't matter because everybody should know how you play defense.
Yeah.
I mean, he's going off numbers.
Do you know what I know?
Talk about. What are you talking about?
You know what I know? With the NFL season starting this week.